For every day in November, I'm gonna build a part in my level using this random wheel. My only goal is to finish the level with all 30 themes and eventually get it rated. However, there are 3 rules. Every time I spin for a theme, I have to take it off the wheel and use what I get no matter what. All of the parts have to be uploaded as a YouTube video, all the way from the 1st of November to the 30th. After the month of November ends, my level must get rated. If it doesn't, then I fail. Will I get through all 30 days of November? Or will I succumb and fail? Good morning, everyone. It's day 10 of BLOCKVEMBER. Oh my god! No! Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, seriously. Hola buenas! Me llamo Spango23 and welcome back to BLOCKVEMBER. Last time we made a part using pixel objects, and now we're gonna make a core part. Oh, lovely. I have a very specific relationship with this core theme. The last time I tried to decorate something in core style, it blew up in flames and it was probably the worst thing I've ever created. But I think I know how to do it now. What? You see, there were some people who were in the core building community who actually saw my last video and gave me some tips on how to do it better. And what they said is that the style is mostly based around structuring, not to do with how many objects you put on the screen. That's entirely different. There still needs to be a lot of stuff on screen, but it needs to be in some sort of like coordinated chaos. So yeah, basically the whole premise is that I'm supposed to make some cool looking structures. And yeah, that's basically it. And I think it has to be like pretty messy, but still coordinated. Honestly, I haven't actually seen this style like at all this year. It's such an old head style. Only unks use core. Okay, so I've got that. That's a start, but we need to add more. Yeah, I'm just gonna add whatever I can and whatever I want. Because, you know, that's the goal of this style, I think. So all of our stuff is gonna be based on this color, 64. And then I'm gonna copy that, putting on blending, and now we get like a wingy sort of object there. But does that even look good? You know what? It looks fine. I'm gonna look at core levels. I'm gonna go ahead and play this level right here. I think this is one of the levels that pull this style off like pretty well. And like in the modern day. Oh, what the hell is happening? What the hell? Okay, so looking at this level for a little bit, I can see that it utilizes a lot of blending glow and like grayscale structures. Add the signature overcomplicated block design of core, which is basically what I'm gonna be doing. Guys, look at the color ID name. Oh my god. Anyways, just set 6-7 to a blending of 6-6, and yeah, we're looking good. And I'm just gonna add some glowy stuff to it because that always works in every situation. And now for these spikes. Yay! I think I just put them kind of like that and add a little bit of spice inside. What else? Maybe these blocks. Those are sort of interesting and they make it feel like the level is a little bit more filled than it actually is. Nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit, nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit. And we're just gonna set these out symmetrically. Oh, high scratch. And just put that last one like that. And that's the spike design. It looks a little bit strange, but you know, we can deal with it. Maybe decrease the brightness of this so we get some sort of like smoky volcanic design or whatever. Maybe the background should just be black like that because that like makes it pop out and such. By the way, I need more songs for background audio. My song folder can only be so large and I am running out of songs to use for these videos. So basically just put any song recommendation in the comments and I'll probably pick it. Put some fire in there as well because fire is kind of cool. Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea. If I decrease the brightness of this fire right here and make it sort of like that, if I rotate it once, twice, and again, we get, oh, what the hell? We get some sort of cool effect, which we can like kind of stretch out. Yep. Awesome sauce. Keep sort of just copy and pasting these and putting them behind already existing blocks. Because, you know, that's what we do here. Okay, first 2 structures done. That looks not amazing, but we'll roll with it. And now to copy the block design to every other structure. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's already taken how long? 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Scratch. Shut up, man. I'm trying to decorate. I gotta make it feel like unnaturally natural. Like, you get what I mean? We have these pulse triggers that go fade in 0.5, fade out 0.5, and they just repeat like that. And we're gonna use them to create like a effect here, which like makes like a wave effect. That's cool. That's a okay. 4 out of 7 structures complete. Only 1 hour in. Yeah, honestly, I'm just putting whatever down at this point. I mean, isn't that kind of the point of it? I think so. I mean, that's kind of the point of it, right? Just do whatever. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Core. Maybe we can do with even more slopes because, you know, we just love that, don't we? Basically, all I have to do is just spread these around and I'll be fine. So, like, how's it looking right now? It looks actually quite good. I'm not gonna lie, it fits core way better than the other time I did it. You know, it kind of feels like the background is a little empty, so I'm just gonna keep on adding like random 1.90 design stuff. I think that's what Majako did in like all of his levels. What the hell? I just got a Steam message saying, I hope you get core. Bro, how does he know? Thank you, Harry, for the curse. I mean, it is actually going pretty well so far, I think. I don't know. Core guys, please tell me how I'm going. To save a little bit of time, I'm just going to copy and paste the spike design. Just a little bit around. And copy of these as well, because, you know, that's what I do. Also, there's just no pulses, are there? So we're mainly using 64 and 66. I just kind of do that, see how it works. What the hell? I think that looks cool. Yeah, it's like pulsing. Like actually though, I think core is meant to feel like more industrial per se. So I'm gonna add this, which is meant to be like some sort of barbed wire or something. I don't know. Just spread that all about. Just do everything everywhere. To be honest, man, we don't got time. This is a part every day. We don't want to spend hours just trying to do block design, don't we? Put some glowy stuff there. What time is it? Ooh, it's 1 hour and 30, and we're nearly done with the block design, and we have to like decorate a little bit of this too because like we're previewing the next part because and just kind of continue the same like metally industrially pattern here. Honestly, I am just kind of gonna copy assets from other structures I've made because this is like a really hard part to decorate because I don't have the expertise for this kind of stuff. This is out of my skill range. And while I'm at it, add even more types of slopes. You know, a really nice way to add some color variation is by selecting random objects and just playing with their HSV value a little bit. Like just increase the saturation of that a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really matter because these are white, so we can only change the brightness. But it does really help for like variation and stuff. You know what? I did not got time. Copy and paste. No one's gonna know. Oh, and we still have these structures to decorate. You know what? I'm just gonna make them like super generic. I'm just gonna fill them in with random slopes, put some glow in it, and then we'll call it a day. I mean, we won't call it a day because we still have a whole background to do. Or do core levels even have backgrounds? I don't remember. Copy that, stretch it out, put it over there. I'm pretty sure that's gonna lag my game out so much, but like, whatever. Yeah, you can see I'm getting a little bit lazy here. Anyways, time for a background. What do they even do for backgrounds in these levels? Maybe I'll use something like this and like, yeah, that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, so in that case, I'm just gonna spread these around like everywhere. As usual, I think I'm just gonna do a parallax background, which just means we have a layered background that gets gradually darker as we get further away from the camera. So the one in the front layer, which is this one, should be like mod 0.3, I think. And then if we get another one, so copy and paste that, put it on another layer, give it a new group and put it behind the original ones. And then we get a sick looking parallax. That's pretty cool. Let's add some smango lighting. You know what that means? Black glow and a blending top. And then we just kind of stretch it out and it looks like that. Link it to the player's movement just like that for like 5 seconds. There's really not much else to do except maybe like air deco or something. Just gonna put like random arrows around this place. Also put some glow behind it so it does not blend in the background like that. What is that doing? I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's go for a title card now. C-O-R-E. Core. And then just put that in the yeah, just put that there. Oh, or maybe we could do that. And then like it does that, and then it does that, and then okay. Today we spent 1 hour and 45 minutes. That's actually like pretty good for 1 hour 45 minutes. But the real question is, how many objects did we use? Oh yeah, basically how I do these is just I go through each of the layers I used for this part and then just select everything, and that just makes sure I don't miss anything. So this is the last layer. In total, we used 1,203 objects. That is not that bad. That is not that bad. Okay, no, we have a little bit of a problem here. The pixel part doesn't carry on, so that just the gameplay just appears out of nowhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that up. Anyways, let's go for a spin in normal mode. Now we've done 10 days now. That's like pretty good. We're like at least a third through. Anyways, particle part. This is day 5, day 6. Okay. Yep. Now the ship part, we're gonna be approaching it now. Wow, that's a cool part. Okay. Whoa, I was almost about to upload it. 10 stars. Okay, see you guys. If you're watching at least a day into the future, the next episode is probably out by now. So you should click on this end screen right now. Like, it's right there. The next episode is right there. Just click it. Just legitimately, just click it. Like, it's right there. The next episode is right there.